What is good, fellas? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today we have some awesome information from the Nintendo Switch beating out the GameCube lifetime sales in Japan. The Nintendo Switch also hitting 4 million units plus, so that's exciting to hear. The English voice work for Kingdom Hearts 3 is underway, so that game is looking to be a 2018 release. The English voice work is coming through, and also the PS4 firmware update. Got some information on that as well, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we are starting off with the Nintendo Switch passing another major milestone. Now, many of you guys probably already saw my video where I talked about the Nintendo Switch crossing 4 million units, but I wanted to add into this one that Famitsu has officially tracked it at over 4 million, with, to be exact, 4,037,144 units sold. Now the Nintendo GameCube is at 4.04 million in terms of lifetime sales in Japan, so that was based on last week. So the Nintendo Switch has already passed up the GameCube in Japan, which is absolutely incredible considering that the Nintendo Switch has only been on the market for a little over the year, compared to the Nintendo GameCube obviously was on the market for like 5 years or something like that. So pretty crazy stuff overall. Now next up on the chopping block is the Nintendo 64. That's at 5.54 million units in sales, and if we're gauging everything, it should probably be by around the summer or so, I would think, depending on what Nintendo releases and what comes out. Maybe it hits that in the summer, like later in the year, somewhere around that time. So I'm excited to see what the Nintendo Switch is going to do. I think that it's doing fantastic in terms of sales, and it's great to see it pass up all of the legacy systems Nintendo has had. People have been wondering if this system is going to pass up the Wii in sales, and I think that if Nintendo extends the lifespan, they put out the Nintendo Switch Pro or Nintendo Switch Extra or new Nintendo Switch, I definitely think it can, because of the versatility and because it's actually getting everything that Nintendo will be releasing, unlike the Wii, which had a really short lifespan and didn't get everything that Nintendo released, because remember, the Nintendo DS actually sold more than the Wii. So I'm looking forward just to Nintendo continuing to do well and continuing to see the new games stack up. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to Nintendo Switch and the sales in Japan passing up the GameCube? Now we have the Nintendo 64 in the bullseye here, and I think it's going to catch it not too far from now. It's just great to see Nintendo back in terms of their home console, or a system that you can call a home console, doing so well. It's been a while. It's been a decade since we really had that breakout success from Nintendo from the home console space. So I'm excited, and I'm looking forward just to seeing the future. So let me know you guys' thoughts about this in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next story here, we do have the English voice work for Kingdom Hearts 3 that is underway, and James Woods from Family Guy has confirmed this on Twitter. No, I'm joking about the whole from Family Guy thing, but yes, he was on Family Guy. But anyway, so here's what James Woods had to say from the real Twitter account at Real James Woods. So he said, "No, I was playing a poker tournament and working on a new Kingdom Hearts video game," and he has it right there. That was at 6:32 p.m. March 29th, 2018. So definitely recently, and I'm excited about this because it kind of shows me that Kingdom Hearts 3 is definitely coming out this year or near coming out this year. Now this isn't necessarily information that we did not know. I guess there's been some info about the voice work, but it's good to hear confirmation from one of the voice actors in the game. And when you know voice work is getting done, that means all of the scenes and the plots and a lot of the stuff is pretty much finished in terms of what they need to record on the voice. Now the game, of course, is not finished. They still need to put things together. They still need to add in all of the fleshed out content or subquests or things like that. But everything in terms of the dialogue, final bosses, what they say, that stuff is done, or they might be doing it in 2 parts. But either way, it's good to see that this is happening. Kingdom Hearts 3 has had a pretty tumultuous development period. I mean, not as bad as some of the other games from Square Enix when it comes to like Final Fantasy 15, and we're seeing how Final Fantasy 7 Remake is going, but I don't like how this game was announced. I just don't think that really any work was being done on this game, and I think that they announced it really to have like a favor for Sony, to say they won E3 with this announcement. That's what I think it is. But they did have to switch from the Luminous engine to Unreal Engine 4. So when you're doing stuff like like that. You're going to encounter some issues, you're going to encounter some problems, but it's behind them, right? That's definitely the past. Now they can look forward to the future, getting this voice work done, putting everything together, and making this the best Kingdom Hearts game that it can be. Now, I will admit, just to let you guys know, just for full clarity and disclosure here, I am not the biggest Kingdom Hearts fan, even though I've played a lot of them. I just find the stories very convoluted. I find the action gameplay not as good as other action RPGs, but I still think that they are good games. I still think that they are good games, and I have played a number of them, from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I've played Kingdom Hearts 1, I've played Kingdom Hearts 2. I think that they're good games, and I'm looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3 in terms of just playing it. You guys know how I like to cover Japanese RPGs, and I play plenty of them, so I will be looking forward to this one as well. I know we got a lot of hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans that really want to get their hands on this game later this year. So let's hope for an actual release day at E3. That's what they said is probably going to happen there. So I'm thinking that it's going to be a November title, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. So what do you guys think about the English voice work in terms of Kingdom Hearts 3? Are you guys expecting this game to drop this year? Do you think Square Enix is going to pull a switcheroo and basically say, yeah, you know what? We have all this new footage, but it's coming out maybe next year. Will this game be delayed any more than it's already been? We're going on 5 years in terms of when it was first announced. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Alright, and moving to the final story here, we do have a PS4 firmware update. 5.50 is live. There's quite a number of different things. They've added some playtime management where family members, parents, guardians can actually manage the playtime from their smartphone, PC, web browser, make sure that their kid is not playing too much, can set certain time hours, can do all sorts of stuff. We've seen it before. The Nintendo app can do that and lots of other things. So that's good for parents out there to make sure that their kids aren't playing too much or aren't playing like at 1 a.m. when you're asleep or something like that. They've also added some new library UI updates. This is PS4 and the name/avatar tab. So they got 2 brand new tabs being added into the library to make it easier for you to see which apps you've installed and purchased. So if you want more information on that, check that out in the link in the description below. Pretty cool. And this update also adds a new PS Plus tab to the library, which clarifies what games you own from PS Plus monthly free games. If your PS Plus membership expired, a PS Plus icon that you'll see will appear next to the game, and you can't play the game until you resubscribe. So that's just one thing to note for any of those who are picking up PlayStation 4s for God of War coming up here, that yes, if you have PlayStation Plus games, you have to make sure that you're subscribed to their service the whole time. Otherwise, you lose access to those games you've downloaded. So it's more of like a unlimited rental service, you know, because as soon as you stop paying for that, you do lose access to that game. There's also some features to hide apps in terms of being able to hide certain apps if you don't want them appearing on your dashboard. There's also quick menu enhancements as well. So if you ever want to quickly access specific friends in your custom list, you'll be able to do so via the pull down menu under the Friends tab in the quick menu. You can also see who's currently online as well. There's now background music on PS Now as well. You can adjust that, so if you want to play some background music, it's all good there. There's also some notification updates. So this update will give you the ability to delete old notifications for better organization and management. Just go to the notifications and press the triangle or options button to open up the menu that will allow you to select a single or multiple notifications you'd like to delete. There's also importing custom wallpapers via USB, customized tournament team pages, and super sampling mode on the PS4 Pro. So quite a hefty update. So definitely good stuff. Nothing crazy when it comes to it, but overall not a bad update at all for PS4 users. And I like the fact that they're adding all of these nice like UI updates, these time management things. Sometimes it can get clunky or get a little bit cluttered when it comes to stuff. And the more management options you give people, the better they can keep their PS4 in terms of how it looks and the less time that they're going to waste going through menus and things like that. So it's always great to see in terms of new updates and all of that, and I'm glad that PS4 is getting quite a bit of them. Although I remember when I first got my PS4, it was stability king. I mean, we all know that Nintendo is the new stability king. The PS4 was the original stability king, man. They would drop an update every single time, and I mean original stability king in the 8th generation, because the Wii and other systems had stability updates too. 3DS had crazy amount of stability updates. Pretty much all the updates were stability. They barely added any major features to to that system. Same thing with the Wii U as well, stability updates. So at least with PlayStation, they're adding in some cool features, some management stuff, so it's good to see. So what do you guys think about the system update 5.50? Anything you particularly like about it, let me know about that. Also, about all the different articles that we discussed today, we got the Famitsu sales, Nintendo Switch passing up the GameCube, and also the English voice work for Kingdom Hearts 3. I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Alright dudes, that wraps it up for this video here. Make sure you guys check out the links in the description below. We've got some cool social media networks going on here, Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us out in terms of spreading the content of Player Essence. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards via YouTube sponsorship. And we also have PE Arena, where we play games against each other for at least 4 hours every single Saturday, and we're looking to expand because of the amount of players that we do have. Check out the link in the description for more details on that. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you Ninja for the next video. Peace!